relation. Okay, and this topic of what's blood relation, father mother, family relation. Okay, so you know all your relations. No, how will you call your relation? Okay, how will you call your like biological father's uncle? I don't know, sir. What will you call? So most of the times I used to end up calling like uncle, auntie. That's it, dull. Easy to use and like it can be used anywhere, right? So now, but in actual, the blood relation is a very huge thing where a lot of emotions come in picture if it is in a native language. In English, it is like straightforward thing. We don't feel that emotion since we are not from that mother tongue. We are not feeling. So I'm not sure about it. Okay, fine. Now here the first kind of relation will be like a or like the first kind. How to understand this? Let us analyze that. After that, let us go into the relation part. First, A, B. We are having male and a female, right? We need to understand how to represent a male, how to represent a female. I am just going to give my representation idea. If you are comfortable with something else, however you want to represent it, represent it. But remember that for all, a male is given by a square and a female is given by a circle. Okay, this is male, this is female. Okay, now if these male and female are married, then they both are equal. It means the same. So I'm going to tell A equivalent to this is means it is married. Fine. Now if they are having kids, it is nothing but the next generation. So I'm going to relate it by a bottom arrow, and the kids can be either a boy or a girl. Fine. This becomes the next generation. Now this boy and girl are nothing but siblings, sisters, or of the same generation, current generation or the same thing. I'm going to mention it by arrow pointing both the same. This means it is siblings. Now obviously these people are going to have some mother, father, and all these people. Now this is going to become the upper generation. Okay, so there the mother side father, mother, okay, and the father's side father, mother. Now here there is another important differentiation coming. This is called as maternal. This is called as paternal. Paternal. Okay. Now if I'm naming all these things, for example, if I'm naming this as C, D, E, F, G, H. Okay, G and H. Now what's the relationship between H and B? H and B, mother and H and B. Who is H for B? Who is H for B? Father-in-law. Who is G for B? Mother-in-law. Who is E for A? F for A? Mother-in-law. Okay. Who is H for C? Who is G for D? Who is E for C? So how do you differentiate? So this is maternal grandfather, paternal grandfather. Okay. Okay. So now for H, who is C? Grandson. For G, who is D? Granddaughter. Okay. So then it becomes like maternal, paternal. Fine. Now if these people are having parents, okay, and this becomes I, this becomes J. Who is I for C? Great grandfather. And J for C becomes great grandmother. The same thing if it comes over this side, it becomes great grandfather, great grandmother, maternal, and like a paternal. Fine. It becomes great. That is all you can do it. Fine. Now. Okay, all observe this. Now, what's the relationship between E and H? Cousins. Okay. What is the relationship between C and E? Okay. Who is E for C? Who is E for C? Son. What's this arrow represent? Siblings. Okay. Then who is C for E? Aunt. Okay, aunt. Who is E for C? Who is E for C? Haven't you people heard about nephew, niece, and all? So E becomes nephew. E becomes nephew. F becomes niece. Okay. The same thing holds good here. Who is H for B? Niece. Okay. Who is I for B? Nephew. How do you differentiate between this side and that side? This becomes maternal niece, maternal nephew. This also becomes maternal niece, maternal nephew. Since these both are sisters. Okay, these both are sisters. So it's going to be maternal. Fine. Now, who is D for B? Brother-in-law. Who is D for B? Who is C for A? Sister-in-law. Who is J for B? Who is J for B? Brother-in-law. Okay, fine. Brother-in-law. Now, how is A related to G? Father-in-law. They both are married. So this is going to be father-in-law. Okay. Who is L for F? Grandfather. Okay. Who is N for L? Great grandmother. M and N is going to be great grandmother. L and M is going to be great grandfather. Fine. Okay. Fine. So all clear with most of the relations. Can you identify everything now? Clear or not clear? These are the basics. This is clear. Most of the questions can be handled. That's it. Okay. These are going to be your type 1, type 2 questions. There is one specific type which is going to be interesting, which is most commonly asked in exams. It is a single mark question. Whenever you are in a confused state or still in a stressed out situation, do not attempt that question. Whenever in a calm mind, you can attempt that question and easily score. Fine. This is the rule which you have to follow whenever attending blood relation question. Calm mind, attempt it. You will get marks. But in a stressed mind, do not attempt it. Okay. So let's start. Online, is it clear or any doubts? The basics. Online people?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Now, the first question. Okay, all observe the first question. I need you to draw the family tree for each and every question. Without drawing family tree, don't attempt the questions right now. If when you're getting expert level thing, then you can do it. At that time also, I would recommend you to draw a family tree. Okay, A is B's sister. A is B's sister. Means A is a female and B is sister, right? This is the logic here. C is B's mother. C is B's mother. D is C's father. D is C's father. E is D's mother. E is D's mother. Okay. How is A related to D? How is A related to D? What's the relationship? How is A related to D? Granddaughter. Able to understand how to create the family tree and identify it? If you are not identifying the family tree, question will become difficult. Right? Is mentioned here. No. A is B's sister. Obviously, it's a female. So it's not mentioned. They are not asked here. No. So you cannot like tell if B is a male or a female. It is not mentioned. Okay. Whenever it's not mentioned, just keep it as it's clear with the first question or any doubts. Clear online. Here they are asking how is A related to D? How is A related to D? Means D for D, who is A? If it is E means who is E? Who is E for A? Great grandmother. And like for E, who is A? Great granddaughter. Great granddaughter. Who is a granddaughter? Who is called as a granddaughter? For example, for your father, if you get married and if you having a daughter, your daughter becomes a great granddaughter. Granddaughter for your father, right? And if your father's father is there, for your father's father, your daughter is great granddaughter. Okay, fine. I'll start with the second one. In a family tree, draw the family tree. 6 members are there. A, B, C, D, E, and F. A and B are married couple. A and B are married couple. A being the male member. If A is the male member, who is the female member? B is the female member. Next, D is the only son of C. You do not know who is D, but D is the only son of C. Next statement. Who is the brother of A? Now, whenever you get such a kind of thing, D is the only son of C. Who is the brother of A? Now, who is this who? Whenever this who comes, this is exactly the person who is in the left side. This who represents exactly the person who is in the left side. D is the only son of C. Who is the brother of A? So, C is the brother of A. C is the brother of A. So, this becomes A and B are married couples. A being the male member. So, B is the female member. C, who is the brother of A? So, now C is the brother of A and his son is D. His son is D. E is the sister of D. E is the sister of D. B is the daughter-in-law of B is the daughter-in-law means A's mother. A's mother, right? Whose husband has died. So we are not bothered about it. Her husband has died. Now, how is E related to C? Who is E? Daughter. Now, how many male members are there in this? Three. Now, this is the question over here. Let us solve that also. Okay. So, how many male members are there in the family? So it has. Okay. So these kind of questions also come where they ask you to find how many male members are there in the family, or like how many female members are there in the family, how many grandchildren are there. Fine. Clear? Clear or any doubts? Clear? Okay. If any doubts, just get it clarified now itself. We need not postpone it. Next, pointing to a person, a man said to a woman, his mother is the only daughter of your father. How was the woman related to person? Now, these kind of questions for question number 3, 4 and all these things, let us go to a logic or the concept first and then let me introduce you to this question. Okay. Now, first question, let me give you a small one. I'll write down the question. So let me just pointing to a joker. Madhu says, he is the son of my father's brother's only sister-in-law. Okay. He is the son of my father's brother's only sister-in-law. How Joker is related to Madhu. Okay. How Joker is related to Madhu. This is the given question. Fine. Now, what do you think is the answer for this question? You analyze it first. Let me explain the concept. Analyze it and let me know the answer. Yes. Yes, answer. One more question. One more question. Pointing to a joker, Madhu says, he is the son of my father's brother's only sister-in-law. How joker is related to Madhu? Wrong, wrong, wrong. Yes, brother, brother. See, a small thing would entirely collapse. Okay, so this is a one mark question, and you understand how these kind of questions can be tricky. So that's the reason I said whenever you're stressed, don't attempt these questions. Blood relations is such a kind of a topic, easy to score marks, but you need a fresh mind for it. So as soon as you get in and the question paper is there, start solving blood relation if you want first. Then you do the next. Okay, right? Now, whenever these kind of questions come, identify who is the speaker here. Who is the speaker? Madhu. Step number 1. Okay, step 1, identify speaker. Write it down so that you won't forget it. Identify speaker. The speaker over here is Madhu. Okay. Step 2. Step 2. Identify the usage of my. My is used here. So this becomes your starting point. This becomes your starting point. Starting point. Now that is my starting point. Now my, you replace it with whoever is a speaker. That's nothing but my. So this is going to be Madhu. Madhu here. Fine. This is my. Now start reading the sentence front. My father's brother. Father means obviously he's having a dad. Father means he's having a dad. Father's brothers. Brother means he's having a brother. His father is having a brother. Brothers only sister-in-law. Who can be a sister-in-law? Sister-in-law, right? So you are at this point right now. You are at this point right now. Remember at which point you are right. This is your point. Now go behind. He is the son. He is the son. Means from this, he is the son means her son is nothing but joker. From this point, this is the point you stopped, right? Okay, this is the point you stopped. And the sentence over here is that he is the son. He is the son means obviously for this woman there is a son. This is the son. This son is here. Obviously these both are married. If these both are married, these both are siblings. Now, who is he here? Joker. Now, what's relation between Joker and Madhu? Brother, right? So this becomes your approach where you are starting from the speaker. Next, the point is analyzing who is the mic and starting from the sentence of mic. Read each and every relation of my father. Okay, father. Brothers. So father's brother. Sister-in-law. His sister-in-law. Stop there. Then read the first sentence. He is the only son. Means only he is the son. So he is the son means son comes down. So Joker. Clear? Yeah, equal to means married. Basics. Single arrow bottom means it's the next generation. Father and this is the father and mother. No. So this is going to be next generation. And this is means siblings. Previous album. Is this clear? Okay. All clear with this one? Okay.